Looks like we're ready to go. Nothing complicated. More runs. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Maybe more complicated than I claimed. Alright, let's delete that. Hit that. And ready. Hey! Hopefully I can continue my solid escape gameplay from yesterday. To be fair, the RNG in the sewer was good to me all day yesterday. Didn't really expect that to happen. The RNG yesterday, honestly, was relatively fair. Wasn't the best I've ever had, obviously, but bug with clear audio. This did not go as intended. I didn't take any damage. Okay. You gotta be careful with doing something like this, not to get overly negative. Something I have to be careful about in particular. Just because the nature of this means you're gonna fail the vast majority of the time. How do you stay positive doing something where you fail almost all the time? I guess it's mostly just about expectations. And the thing is, if you don't expect to succeed, you're probably not going to. Of course, then expectations are also created through preparation and knowledge. those are important too. But long story short, I can't get too angry or down about when failure happens in this game, even if it's something that I can largely control, just because then you're doing this so many times that you're gonna fail, even with the things that you're good at. When there's so many things that can go wrong, how do you put a whole run together with little or nothing going wrong? Well, the real answer to that is more or less you don't. There are very few speed runs of any kind of interesting complexity that don't have some, suboptimal part to it, I would imagine. So all you can do is try to practice the parts that you can control and get the success percentage as high as possible so that when you run all of those dice rolls together, you're less likely to have a failure in there. These and other observations in this month's edition of but and that's really the game, isn't it? You get good enough at something to where your failure rates are so low that when you do a bunch of things in succession, you don't fail when you do them. Even if you're 99% successful at all the things you do, if you do it 50 times in a row, you got a pretty decent chance of failing it at some point. Do it 100 times in a row, a very good chance of failing it. At least once. It's a lot more complicated when you're dealing with humans because, well, humans, not being machines at all, don't have guaranteed outcomes. The condition on any given day is going to affect the probability of a certain outcome, more than likely. And then you get into environmental factors, which tend to be more stable, and still have instability. Say, for example, the weather. Something that's more stable, but can still be unstable. Your controller breaking. You really have no idea when that might happen, but there's always a possibility that it could. That's obviously going to affect an outcome. You might say, whoa, that attitude, why care about anything? Why indeed? That's a good question. I guess the idea is that if you can control something, you should probably try to control it to the best of your ability. Ooh, man, that just did not work out. Drop it. Am I getting arrow drops? Thinking no. Well, I thought wrong. That's what you get for thinking. Oh, but that just popped up. Then I told him that one did. He got pretty mad. That's how it works. Other phrases young people can tell adults. That'll probably get them angry. One of them calls you a smartass. You don't say this to anyone in particular. You say, well, better a smartass than a dumbass. Now see, you're not directly calling that person a dumbass, but they might take it that way. Whether you mean it that way, well, that's entirely up to you. I was good at things like that when I was younger. Saying things that got adults angry. You're not the only one who hopes that. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to go like to go. All I can do is just be there for the ride. I'm just an observer here. I mean, honestly, like, I was kind of musing on this here at the start, but the further along you get in speedrunning, the more you kind of gotta, like, let it go. And what I mean by that is, if you're gonna get hung up on failure doing this, you're gonna be hung up the whole time, because you're gonna fail all the time. Like, even your best runs are gonna have points of failure. So it's kind of important not to let yourself get too hung up on the mistakes, because, well, those are coming whether you like it or not. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't practice or anything like that, or get good enough to where you're not making mistakes. Obviously, that is extremely important if you intend to be successful. But, yeah, you just kind of have to bake failure into the expectations, sadly. Otherwise, you're going to go nuts doing this. Oh, am I? I don't watch enough Disney movies to even know which movie that would be from. To be honest, though, like a Disney princess movie talking about people failing sounds out of character for Disney. It's a little bit more grounded than they tend to be. That Let It Go's a little bit different though, because like that's much more of a female Let It Go, in that I don't care what other people think about me. I'm going to do what I want. This is more of a what's done is done, you got to move on kind of Let It Go. Very different in my opinion. It was Bill Belichick used to do that after, you know, games, I think, with the reporters. Like, they'd ask him something about the previous game or, like, older stuff, and he'd be like, we're on to whoever the next opponent was. I mean, that's kind of how it's got to be. It's like, oh, you really fucked up that East Pass. We're on to the Desert Palace. Oh, that climb of Death Mountain. On to Tower of Hera. That's how it's got to be. Oh, I know. Actually, I don't know. You never know. Like, yeah, I haven't even been doing this long. It's not like I get that many people, but you get some interesting people in chat sometimes. You never really know who knows what. The other thing too is like the time delay on chat here. Like sometimes somebody will say something pretty innocuous. Like yesterday, some guy came and said, "Good job there" on something. It's hard to tell whether he's being facetious, sarcastic, or serious. Because the thing is, like, there were points where I did do a good job stuff. There are also points where I didn't do a very good job on something. So I don't know what he's talking about. Hey! So you have to forgive me. For the most part, I tend to, take the most forgiving position on what people are putting in chat. Because even when people say, you know, stuff in like a sarcastic or, you know, kind of derisive manner, usually, like, there's not really that much, you know, ill intent behind it. Yeah, that's just how some people are. That's how some people communicate. Like, I'm like that in a lot of ways as well, so. Yeah. Like, I'm not... I mean, if you're dealing with, you know, people of Anglo heritage, so, you know, America, Australia, New Zealand, UK... sarcasm is... Understanding sarcasm is a, you know, daily requirement. Sarcasm, cheekiness, you know, just... people not being, you know, overly serious about what they're saying. It's a very different thing here, though. And that's always one of the One of the things you gotta kind of be careful about here is sarcasm just doesn't translate sometimes. As unserious or, you know, jovial about something as you may be, you can say something that, you know, an American would obviously understand to be unserious, but here they hear it and they'll be like halfway shocked you said that. And like, this can be people that have known you for years as well. Like, it just doesn't... It's just kind of one of those things that it's really got to be ingrained in the culture, otherwise it's kind of hard to understand. But yeah, like again, don't worry about it. Because there's nothing to worry about. Oh, come on, stupid bird. I mean, just as like a simple example of this, like I could go to soccer practice one day and like kids ask what we're going to do today. Oh, we're running 20 kilometers. They're like, really? Like, no, of course not. I could do this multiple times over many months, and every time I did it, I still get the same reaction. And the thing is, like, I'm not doing this to attack zombies. It's just, you know, like, that kind of thing is so deeply ingrained to me as a person because I grew up with it for 20 years that... You know, like those kinds of things just come out sometimes. They come out and then the people act shocked and I was like, oh yeah, well, you know, this is just never ever going to be understood over here, at least while I'm alive, is it? Which is fine. Because there's nothing more boring than everything being the same everywhere. Imagine if you played a video game and every place you went to is exactly the same. Imagine how boring that would be. Now over here, dad jokes is puns and play on words. You know, one of the things about a syllabic language and alphabet is you get a lot of words that tend to be very similar or exactly the same. So obviously that leads to puns being a very common form of joke. I don't know if syllabic language is the right way to describe Japanese, but the vowel sounds here, there's only 5 vowel sounds. There's actually only a very strictly defined set of sounds within the language itself. It's not like English where technically any sound can be part of it. Oh my God. Ah! It's my fault for missing that first sword swing, is the honest truth. It sucks what he did to me there, because like, I was kind of in a position where I can't wait on him to give me another opening. I need to go make one. So it's either, you know, stand there and wait for him to do something safe, or move. And I moved, and he finished me off immediately. That's actually a decent run, too. Shit. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of shocked how quickly that ended. But it really was like me missing that first sword swing just screwed everything up, because when you hit him because he pauses for a little bit, it allows you to position yourself in a more advantageous and safer area. Like, part of what's key with that fight is where he starts out. Like, you don't want him starting out, like, too close to you. Otherwise, you kind of run the danger of what happened to me there, is that you kind of find yourself in a position where you have to do something you don't want to, just to try to save time. Yeah, that sucks, but man, I really shouldn't have missed that first sword swing. But yeah, I mean, that was actually a pretty decent run right up until that happened. So picky. A solid start here so far. Yeah, like, jumping off and him standing under you is a pretty unfortunate occurrence. It doesn't happen that much, though, luckily. I don't think I've ever seen it where I jumped on him and he knocked me off. Maybe it has happened, but I don't remember it. Like, for the most part, I think if you jump and land on him, especially if you've got your sword out, I think he's pretty much guaranteed to knock you back up. I don't know. Luckily, it doesn't happen often enough to where I have to think about it. It's just more of a shame I wasted that good desert palace. Eastern Palace was alright. Wasn't particularly special, but it went the desired way. No major mistakes anywhere. It's about all you can ever ask, honestly. Yeah, just for like speed's sake and a number of other things, it generally makes sense to kind of charge off that last edge, so you're going to have your sword out. And that offers protection against him standing underneath you. Oh, what happened there? Whoops, bad line. That bat hitting me kind of threw me off. I'm not really sure why it hit me. Oof, damn it. Technically better than last time. Didn't feel that way, but I guess us, you know, it's the rat. That's what it was. The rat. Always the key rat. Was the key rat. Could have been worse. I was really worried one of those Octoroks that was like right next to me was just veer right into the side. Oof. Barely made that. That's a really tight window to get by that soldier without him hitting you. So me kind of getting caught on that Armos screwed it up. Alright, we're doing good. Solid start. The pattern, please. Ah, that's kind of... It's actually... looks like it's good, but it's a really tight window to be able to hit both of them, especially when they walk towards me. Like, if he had walked towards the wall instead of towards me, I'd have been okay, but since they walked towards me, I don't even know if it's actually possible to pull that off. Oh no. Oof. Gonna end up being a worse time than last time. I guess the skeleton's probably the main reason, although me missing those 2 shots didn't help. Thought that rock was going to hit me for sure. Ooh. Didn't think I was going to make that, actually. Glad I did. Oh. Too far. Oh, God. How? Wish I could remember what my first playthrough of this game was like. But I was so young and it's been so long ago that I can't remember anymore. Like, I wonder how long it took me to figure out that you had to charge into it, the bookcase, to get that book. At least got that right this time. If I dashed, I probably wouldn't have been able to kill that thing. Well, I mean, it's hard to tell because if it goes up, then I'm safe, but if it goes down, then I lose a lot of time. But messing up the first kill meant that I wasn't going to be on time in the dash. It happened to go down. So I was kind of stuck there. Luckily, somewhat cleaned it up. It didn't cost me too much time. Really need to be up against the wall on that downward dash there. Otherwise, you're pretty much going to get caught by that antline trap. I need rupees. 5 to be specific. Hopefully they show up. Don't know why I didn't throw the jar. Ah. All right. Here we go again. Ah. Ah, that sucks. Didn't know which one was what. Should have been a little faster. Oops. I'm only like 4 seconds up. Didn't mean to press the button when I did. Might be. Shit, it's gone. There was an outside chance he was going to dash right, though. I couldn't ignore that. Calculated risk there. Worked out. Like, you just don't want to hit him square. If you hit him square, then you're generally going to have a bad time. If you hit them off center, though, usually they're going to go somewhere where they don't get in the way. Ah. That's not too bad of a result. I'll live with that. That'd be more upsetting if I had less life left. Real shame about that last run. I was like 10 seconds ahead of where I am right now. Ideally, what you want in that room is for one of those two sword slashes where I'm knocking them off the edge to also get knocked back. Well, they always get knocked back. To get knocked back, and while your sword is sticking out, you want to hit that orb. It saves you a sword slash. But, late haven't been able to get that to happen. It's because my setup's not really good. Come on, get it. Alright, jerkwad. You owe me. Alright, come on. Over here. Over here. This way. This way. What? Not exactly sure how he hit me. Oh well, it worked out. I'll be honest, I thought I did better than that. Only taking up 3.5 seconds is a little bit disappointing. Glitchless speedrun ruined. Audio glitch. It's over. That doesn't really affect anything, though. Not that I know of, anyway. This is the second time it's happened today. Which is a little odd. Man, that was close. Now you might ask why that's a 12 count, and there is actually a reason. When I was practicing that, I was counting how many times it made that little pew 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 noise, and it was 12. That's why I count 12. I don't actually count the noises, I just kind of count the 12 at a speed that's around that. Actually trying to count the noises, I'd probably be late most of the time. Didn't quite make it out under 28. Yeah. It's okay. He's not dead. Or if he is dead, we bring him back to life. Assuming that was the priest. Oh no, so who was that actually? Is that the priest or is that Zelda? I guess it's Zelda. They're communicating telepathically. Don't do it. The guy stabbed me in the side yesterday and cost me 5 seconds with the resultant mess afterwards. Like right as I was running by him, he turns to the left and immediately aggroed. It's a very rare occurrence, but it is something that happens. I've had it happen twice since I've been doing this. There we go. Why did you aggro? I'm surprised I got hit. Must not have been clean into the door. Rhythm is very important. I always hate it when they just like instantaneously aggro, like that one did. Like I hit him and then you notice like there was like no delay. He like, immediately started charging at me. Like, there's RNG there too. It's wild, isn't it? Amazing how much RNG there is in this game. At least I'm pretty sure that's RNG. There's a reason that it will immediately aggro sometimes, or take varying amounts of time before it decides to aggro. I'd like to know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's just RNG. Alright, jerkwad. Give me something. Oh, you're gonna give me something regardless. Give me something 3 or less. See how reasonable I'm being? I'll even take a 3. Pretty standard there. Alright, just need to win 2 more coin flips. Just need to win 1 more coin flip. We're gonna get back-to-back 2s? No. Well, I said I'd take a 3, and that's what it gave me. So I can't complain. Up roughly 40 seconds, I think. The tower itself was pretty good. No real issues. Would have been nice if the room with the jars and the 2 knights, that knight on the right hadn't gotten in the way, but... Not even playing with that guy. Just realized I forgot to check my rupee count. Barely had enough. go. Something just kind of got hung up there. Press button. Press button. Okay, can you guys not be assholes today? I'll ask, I know. No margin for error on these arrows. All hit their target. I should have grabbed those arrows. Don't mess it up. It doesn't qualify as not messing it up. Well, at least I didn't take any damage. It's like I forgot how to do that room. I don't know what happened. Okay, like, this is getting ridiculous now, buddy. He has now fired fireballs at me 14 times in a row. That is 15. Oh my god. Wow, that is fucking crazy. You know, you'd figure at some point he's just going to do a tail swing. Man. That's 4 times in a row now that nothing but fireballs. Like, it's 16 just off of that alone, but it may be even worse if I go back another fight. Like, best of my knowledge, it's 50-50 on the fireball or tail swing. Or fireball or no fireball is actually the right way to say it, because the first half it's either fireball or tail swing. Second half it's either fireball and tail swing or tail swing. One of the two. Just to be clear, if it is a 50-50, that's 1 in 65,536 that we're at. Huh. Man. What the hell are you going to do? Well, to be fair, I didn't have to die. Could have avoided some of those fireballs, but I don't know. At a certain point, you just figure luck's got to swing your way on that. And that's what I was doing. I was wrong. And here we go again. Thank you for the follow, be busy. All right, let's have a good one. Let's have a good one. Man, Helmasaur's on a roll lately. Like that window from the Moldorm fight through the end of the treasure box game. Like, just the amount of randomness and craziness that can happen. Just the number of ways that your run can just get perma-ended. Oh. I mean, at least, you know, a couple of unfortunate events aside, things have been going mostly okay today. That was a really bad pattern there on the snakes. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Good Lord. That was also a very bad pattern on the snakes. Cost me a lot of time, those two rooms. Really surprised I hit that rat without hitting the bats. Oh, damn Thus ends my streak of good sewers. That's the first bad sewer I've had since yesterday. I guess that's 2 days ago, actually. Since yesterday I didn't actually have one. Like, they just move so fast, you gotta guess sometimes. Like, once you're close enough, you just gotta guess. Either that or you just gotta... Well, I mean, even that's still guessing. Like, committing to a sword strike is guessing that you're gonna do something that requires you to do it. That was a really kind of lousy trip to the palace there. Unlucky with the cannonball pattern. This one's pretty rough on the luck so far. Skeleton bros in that room have been a problem lately. Alright, repeat problem solved. With this run. Oh, Lord. This is bad. Oh. At least it gave me arrows to make up for my poor. Excuse me. Give me a push. Bit of a disappointing time there. That's what happens when you mess up those skeletons. To be fair, that was not an ideal pattern. But even still, I kind of messed up. I needed to hit at least one of them. This is a nice post-Eastern Palace jog to the library, actually. Always appreciate that. Ooh. Thought he was going to stab me for sure. Luckily got away with the clink. Ah, damn it. No. He made up for it. How did I miss the spot? Sure didn't feel like I should have missed the spot there. messed that up a little bit, but whatever. Not a big penalty. I was looking at something off screen and forgot what I was doing. That happens sometimes. Oh, come on. I thought I made that. I genuinely thought I'd made that. What are you doing? Ooh. Another episode of What Are You Doing? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Damn it. It's my fault for missing the arrow shot, though. That's the honest truth. What really hurt in that fight the most was not getting any arrows in that very first one that jumped out. That's what really hurt. Oh, oh, come on. I hope that thing has not screwed me. Hope I can get over the top of it. Yeah, sucks. Not sure what I did to cancel that dash there. Oh. Well, of all the things he could have possibly done, that was by far the worst. And those two piled on top of it. And it's funny, it's the runs like this that tend to make it past the sticky points. Seems like the better it is, the less likely it is to survive. These are the ones that tend to make it die. Might just be a pressure thing. The worse a run is, the less pressure there is. Okay, I thought I wasn't going to get those. That door sucks you in. In other words, like once you get to a certain point, like it's just going to pull you through, regardless of whether you want to go through or not. Ah, come on, guys. There we go. Alright. Nailed it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Scary, scary, scary. Yeah. Well. That guy was out to get me. I mean, you can always make the claim. I guess I could have tried to walk around the other side, but... Oof, not really my day-to-day from a luck standpoint, though. I swear, though, if I get another Helmasaur fight, and he does nothing but shoot fireballs, I may lose my shit. Because that's going to be like a 1 in a million. If he can put up another, like, 4 fireball fight. 4 straight. That's going to be 20 straight coin flips that I've lost. Which clocks in, like, right at 1 in a million. Oh. Oh. It's the day today. That was dumb. Whatever. This is a mess. Let's do that again. It's the first time I had to reset on the escape today. I think it is anyway. Nope. Did not get dig. Thought I was going to, and then Helmasaur did the same thing he's done for four straight fights now, which is do nothing but shoot fireballs. And then the other two runs, Moldor knocked me off the edge when I tried to walk by him. Not my day-to-day, luck-wise. It's not been a very lucky one. Not the worst ever, but I'm not winning any of the important things. And the thing is, like, I haven't really been having trouble getting past the Eastern Palace or anything like that. Just you know, the fights with a lot of RNG have not been very generous so far. Like, even the Ganon fight, like, what? I had him at 5 hits with only 1 blue ball, and then he gave me 2 straight blue balls, so it ended up at 3. Which, I mean, like, that's not that outrageous, that's just a 1 in force. But still. You know? Yeah, I mean, I threw away yesterday. Like, that was the big mistake. I mean, to be fair, I mean, like, treasure box was a 5 on that run yesterday, so it's not like it was guaranteed to be a PB or anything like that, but... Oh, come on, man. Honestly, what was frustrating about yesterday is, like, I had so many good starts yesterday, and just kind of threw them away. Today's been alright, but... each run, the time seems to progressively get worse. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? It really is crazy that they put RNG into the aggro, too. Oh, man. There's so much RNG in this game. Oh, whatever. Whatever. That's not the worst. Oops. That was a really bad pattern in that snake room because there's no path through, and then they kind of double stacked snakes too, so like sword swinging wasn't going to be an easy path through either. Like this. That is one of the worst patterns you will get. Not the worst, but one of the worst ones. Ideally, like, there'll be a path through that you can just walk through somewhere. Usually there is. Sometimes you get those. It's really the ball and chain knight guy's fault. I mean, if you want to call it fault. Can't believe he hit me twice. Anyway, the point is, Helmsor has now shot fireballs at me at least 16 straight times, and assuming that is a 50-50 proposition on fireball or no fireball, that is a 1 in 65,536 chance. I just need him to do that one more time, and there we're at a 1 in a million. I.e. shoot 4 fireballs over the course of the fight. In a row. Because, you know, if you're going to have a 1 in a million thing happen in your lifetime, that's what you want it to be. Boss fight in a video game. Yeah, I'm not sure how many seconds the delay is, but it's enough to where it can kind of make communication a little bit difficult. like I was mentioning earlier, like some guy came in the stream and like the first thing he commented was like, you know, good job on that. And the thing is, like, the previous 10 or 15 seconds, like both good and bad things had happened. So I'm not sure whether he was being serious or not when he said it. Like I don't think there's any ill will in it, but you know, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. And that's the thing too, is like the time lag for, I think, depending on who you are or you know where you're streaming, anything like that, the time lag can be a little bit different. So it's kind of hard. You know, even as like the person who's watching and commenting. I mean, if chat's on stream, you can get a pretty good idea of like what the delay is, you know? Because you hit the send button and then all you have to do is just count until it shows up on screen. But on this end, like I got no idea when those things are coming through, so I don't know what the delay is. I think Twitch's is somewhere between like 5 and 10 seconds, roughly. Sometimes it feels like a lot more, but I think that's more or less what it is. Yeah, like 10 seconds feels about right for in general. Like honestly, 5 seconds is probably a little bit too optimistic. Oh, did you just count? Well, there you go. I mean, some of the lag's built into the system because they have to automod everything. So you gotta wait on that, but... I think some of it's a little bit of intentional throttling too to try to prevent people from spamming chat, but... Yeah, like somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds is probably standard. Like, I think there's probably like the simple auto mod, and then there might be a little bit more of a detailed auto mod. And the simple one I think will hit quick. And that's probably just a simple word filter. That's just speculation on my part. May not be the case at all. Automod may be nearly instantaneous and not have anything to do with the delay. That is actually one way to kind of deal with spammers, is to see how long the delay is and between messages and how much text is being written as well. I guess I should say less so spammers and bots. Oh. Damn it. That sucks. That'd have been a pretty nice time if I hadn't messed up that shot. Oh well. Yeah, like hitting the word filter is going to be the fastest. Like processing intensity wise, that's the lowest level. And if that's all their mod is, then yeah, that'll get done quick. But if they're trying to mod for like longer phrases or potentially intent or things like that, then that's going to take a little bit more processing time. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I didn't get away with that one. I was going to say, I'm really surprised I got away with that one, and it didn't let me get away with the next one. Just like Final Destination. Game's going to get its way one way or another. Oh, that was dumb. Stopped way too early. Man, that could have been an 11:04 if I hadn't messed up that Cyclops. I still want to get it under 11, but 11:04 would be the best time I've put up so far. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've put up an 11:03 yet. I thought the last one they made was the last one, but I think it's like with movies like that, they're easy to make, so as long as they're making any kind of profit off of them, they'll keep making them. So I want to say like the last one was the last one. It was like a few years ago. What am I doing? I just hit the brakes too soon there, and that just screwed up everything. Oh, got too aggressive on that line. hearts now. I didn't want to have to do that. Oh, that's lucky. That helps. Now maybe I don't have to pick up hearts. That was a laser to the face time. Alright. Taking a little bit of risk going with 3 hearts here. I have faith in myself. Unwarranted as it may be. Oh, come on. Not a good start. Does not stack like that. Didn't think I was going to get all 3 arrows in him there. I actually thought if I got 3 arrows in him, he was just going to die. But apparently I had not shot him with an arrow at all to that point. You can actually put 4 in them in one go if they give you a good line. Like, it's easiest to do it when they're moving vertically, but what allows you to shoot them so many times is the way the arrows work is as long as there's an arrow on screen, you can't shoot another arrow. And, well, I shouldn't say on screen. As long as there's an arrow in flight, you can't shoot another arrow. So if you're close to him and you hit him, then you can just go bam, 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 bam. And just immediately put like 3 arrows in them. So that's what I did there. That's also why like missing arrows hurts so much, because you gotta wait until that arrow hits the wall before you can fire another one. So, like, in that fight, you kind of have to move and position yourself on the assumption that you're going to hit your arrow shots. Because if you're waiting to see whether you hit or not, you're going to miss a lot of opportunities. So you just kind of got to, you know, count on yourself not screwing up. Yep, you just got to... You gotta shoot it, hope that you were right, and then just be ready to shoot again. Oh, those pickles are a problem. You are always there recently. At least this time around. Oh, Lord. That was not very nice, game. Oh, come on. Oh! Is this how it's going to end today? Seriously? This is how my runs are going to end today? This bugger better not be in the way. Thank you. Oh, that was a disaster. Like, it's so easy to take 2 hits here. Thank you. Oh. Not gonna lie, I thought that bone was gonna get me for sure. Luck. Somehow got away with it. All right, here is the important part. Whew. That guy tried. Oh, I needed those arrows. Damn it. Should have picked those up. Ooh. All right, you and I have not had a good day today. To be fair, you were actually pretty generous there, and I just blew it. amount of push, I think. Yep. That is almost entirely because the trip up the mountain was so bad. To be fair, the fight kind of took a little bit longer than I hoped, but even still, like, it was really the trip up the mountain that cost me the time. That would normally save there. T4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's too low. And then that's just a bad line, and then it's gonna hit me again. Oh man, I wasted 3 seconds there with that. That's bad. And then I screwed that up too. This is one of the worst force I've had in a while. That was pretty bad. That initial dash in the forest, the left one was just too low. I didn't get high enough. So it threw off the bird control. And then because that was off, I messed up the next dash, and so on and so on. I'm only about 5 seconds up right now. On a good run, I can be as much as 30 seconds up right now. On a great run, I'll be like more like 40 seconds up. So only being 5 seconds up is a little disappointing. Oh, there it is. There it is. God damn it. Twice in 2 days. He pretty much never does that. I mean, the timing on that has got to be impeccable for him to do it in the first place. If he turns early, I'll knock him out of the way. If he turns late, well, obviously it's not a problem. He's got to turn it like at the exact right time. Well, I have no lead, thanks to that. I can only imagine what's going to happen if I get the shovel game today. Probably something very boring, like a 2 or a 3. Honestly. But I don't see a 1 in my future today. Not with the way things are going. Oh, god damn it. The hell did he get there so fast? Jesus. This is one of the worst splits I've ever had here. This kind of makes up for it, but too little, too late. Jesus. That's fucking unbelievable. God damn it. It just is not my day today. Now I'm probably 15 seconds behind. One. Two. I'm gonna do the exact same thing as last time. Yep. The exact same thing as last time. Literally the exact same. So once again, I had him at one hit left, and I missed 2 dice rolls in a row. Or 2 coin flips in a row. Like, oh boy. I'm not having a good day from a luck standpoint today. Like, with a 3, I should have been picking up about 30 seconds. So, when I'm only like 20 seconds or 15 seconds up after this, that means I lost 15 seconds on that last split. That's pretty bad. I guess that fall into the pit didn't cost me quite as much time as I thought. It probably only cost me like 8 or 9 seconds. Even still, that was ridiculous. All right. I'm honestly more excited about what Helmsor is going to do than the shovel game at this point. Oh. Yeah, that would happen today. Should have just gotten a little bit more to the right. Even still. It's unlucky for him to be in that position, and it's unlucky for him to fire off the electricity before I can get by or through him. That's just... oh man, that's... ooh boy. It's a day. It is a day today. Yep, he did it. Oh, God. Alright, we're gonna try something. Got it to work. At least I saved about 1.5 seconds there, but that doesn't make up for the time I'm going to lose because I took this damage. You know, funnily enough, I would have been better off if that second one had shocked me. Because then it... oh my god! Oh, that's real good. That's real fucking good. God, what the fuck is going on today? And then, yes, fuck this game. Holy shit. Look at that. Fuck you. Holy fucking shit, I can't believe this shit today. It's fucking unreal. Doesn't even make any sense to worry about stupid hearts at this point. Do this anyway, I forgot. Of course he wouldn't drop arrows. God damn, it's just unbelievable. It's been like this all day today. Like, it's just one thing after another. Just absolute shit show. I wonder if I'm going to die here. Oh, look at that. I actually got this right. Oh, no. Messed that up. Whatever. Who cares? It's still 2 hits either way. Alright, asshole. What are you gonna do? Well, how about I fucking face in the right direction? There it is, 17. Oh, that's where it ends. See, I knew you had it in you. So 130,000. 1 in 130,000. That's where my luck ends today. It might actually be more than that, because the previous fight might have actually had him shooting fireballs too. I'd have to go back and check. This is unbelievably frustrating. So this is the run that made it through. Infinitely better runs yesterday and all day today. And this is the one that makes it through. "15-second loss. Jesus Christ. That means I can get like a 1-1 here, and I'm still barely going to be fast enough to maybe get it under 157. Holy crap. Whatever. Let's just keep going. Let's be real. The way this is going, there's no way I'm getting a one on the shovel game. No way. At least I got that. For a second, he dropped that bomb right in my face. Yep. And he's close. Alright. We are almost to digging holes. Almost. Oh well. I got to dig holes today. Overall, success. Oh, come on! Man, this game's an asshole. Alright. I gotta fix that split later. Oh, come on, what are you doing? I'm closer to like 15 or 16 seconds up right now. That's a pretty good groove digging there, to be fair. But just so we're all aware here, that's 2 1s in a row, which means I'm not seeing a 1 again for a long time. More than likely. And what's really frustrating is both those 1s came on really mediocre runs. Had so much better runs so many times this past week. None of them get through. But it's the 2 that were more or less 2 of the worst ones that got through. And got a 1 on the shovel game. Alright, put your bets in for treasure box game. Yesterday was a 5. I think it's gonna be a 3. It's gonna be a 3. That is my prediction. It's going to be a 3 because that's going to put me behind, but it's going to put me close enough to where I have to keep playing. Here we go. Now it's not a 1. This game is something else. Oh, come on. How? What is that hitbox? Yesterday, I just straight up died here. I didn't make it to the boss even. I just died. Ooh. I went for the gold. Oh, so close. Actually had the line right. That's like a massive time save if you can get that dash right. Ah, of course. These are such assholes. That's where I died yesterday. It's on those spikes. Oh, that was almost a mess. Still is a mess, but at least it's a manageable mess. Oh, damn it, you're supposed to hold the up button. Did I not get the person? Oh. I forgot to pick up the fucking boss. Didn't I? I forgot to pick up the boss, didn't I? Yep. Yep, I forgot to pick up the boss. Oh man, what am I doing? What am I doing? God damn it. Ah. Oh, that's all for today. Holy... Ugh. Oh, that's 2 days in a row of... Oh well, just do it again tomorrow, I guess. What the hell else am I gonna do? That's a shame I threw away another one. A 1-2, which is on the better end. Again, it was 3, which is acceptable. I mean, the RNG on those things actually kind of lined up. Helmosaur's Height was a shit show, though. Ganon's Tower was a shit show. Tower of Hero was kind of messy. Well, it was really the trip up Death Mountain was worse. It was, yeah, just basically everything from Tower of Ganon, other than RNG, was kind of a disaster. Anyway, yeah, I need to practice the second half of the game. Like, that's, make no mistake, part of the reason that happened is because I haven't played that very much recently. So when I get into awkward situations like that where I need to grab hearts where I might not necessarily want to do it, or I end up forgetting stuff. Anywho, Grand Blue Fantasy, after this, 30 minutes from now, finally almost done with the main game. I think I've maybe only got about 3 or 4 quests left, but not exactly sure how many. It's not too many anymore. I can finally beat the hardest stuff. But I still need to kind of power up. I've got 2 of 4 characters powered up. I need to power up the other 2. I don't, well, maybe I don't need to, but it would be best if I did. So I'm going to be doing that and then trying to finish the quest, and then it is finally to the expansion content. Yay. That's what I'm going to be doing after this. Link to the Past, I'll be running again tomorrow. Because that's what I do. Hopefully tomorrow I won't do anything this silly. But, thanks for watching, everybody. Oh man, I'm tired of having to apologize to the street for blowing it. But yeah, sorry for blowing it again. God damn it. Chokes under pressure label is going to stick if you keep doing stuff like this. But that did not go well. Like, luck didn't go well, and then I just kind of blew that. That's just a dumb mistake. Not the first time it's happened, though. Not the first time I've had a really good run and blown it doing something unreasonably stupid. But it'll happen again, probably. Hopefully not anytime soon, though. Alright, but yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy, about 30 minutes is what I'll be doing. So if you're interested in that, by all means. It's a good game. I like it. It's a lot of fun. If you like Monster Hunter, you'll probably like that game. Well, if you like Monster Hunter and anime, let's put those 2 together. If you don't like anime, you may not like it, but yep. It's like anime Monster Hunter. So I am enjoying it. But yeah, that'll be all. So everyone, have a good one. Hope to see you soon. If not soon, tomorrow. Bye for now.